Ron Hornaday has made a second stop on pit road. Well, he maybe, if that doesn't fall off, he may be making a third for various and sundry little bits and pieces in the collision with Brian Eichler. Here's proof that duct tape does not hold everything.
See that brake ducts, and the important part of that right there are the brake ducts, and that's what the guys were trying to reattach and tape on there. Debris has come off that car, and I saw a brake fan when he first left pit road come off of that car, so he may have to be very, very careful with the brakes when he gets back to racing.
Yeah, they yanked all the sheet metal off and sent him back out. Now Hornaday is 1 lap down, so is Austin Dillon, so is Trevor Bayne.
That will be the battle for the next free pass.
Now the last time Hornaday left the pits, there's that roll of tape up on the right front quarter panel. And away it goes.
That's 25-mile-an-hour duct tape right there.
Jim?
Well, they were going to bare bond it, but then when Andy Santerra's guys showed up with the Sawzall, they cut off the brake duct, they cut off the right front corner of the car. He's back in again to try to secure that area. He also ran over some tape as he left. A big bare bond chunk that we were hoping to get that fender patched up with went under the left front tire as he sped away to try to keep from getting another lap down, and now he's back in the pits. But again, the carnage cut off. Hopefully they get that fender back and fixed.
He will be without brake ducts on the right front of that 33 Chevrolet.
And I think he's going to lose a lap this time around.
Now they're going to get him. They're going to finish up, I would think, and let him go before the pace car gets there.
Yep.
That is the next Richard Childress Sprint Cup car that Ron Hornaday is driving.
The free pass went to Todd Souza, Central Coast Cabinet Chevy. So that will leave us with several drivers now 1 lap down.
That's going to be a heck of a battle for that next free pass.
Austin Dillon, Trevor Bayne,
and Ron Hornaday will be another one of those cars that that will be 1 lap down.
So we now have 11 cars either in the garage or many laps down as the result of on-track action. 9 caution flags so far. In 47 more laps, we'll get the second and final competition yellow of the night. Green flag. And Joey Logano tries to take off from Bowles. 3 wide for second right away.
Boy, this restart looks so much different than our previous restarts. None of the players that we've had this entire race are involved in this restart. Look at David Mayhew way down at the bottom of the racetrack. He was in 6th place on the restart
in the 14.
In the 14, and now he's battling for second and third.
Whoa, around goes a car up hard in the wall in 2, and he's got lots of company. That's our pole sitter, Chris Johnson, who got spun, and there are now 3 cars in it.
They're Austin Dillon in the 3 car.
And the 25 of Jason Fensler. That's a shame for Dillon. He thought there might be some clear passage on the outside after the 50 went around.
Jamie Dick is also stalled over there. Watch this now. See, on the inside, Chris Johnson gets turned around by Jim Englebright. Makes hard contact with the outside wall. Fensler comes in. Looks like Austin Dillon pretty much got stopped. Very, very little damage, but I don't think his car will restart right now, and he lost another lap. Here comes Austin in there, but I don't think his car will refire. There's a Jigaloo Chevrolet right there.
Peyton Sellers misses that one.
There's Englebright. He's the car that actually made the initial contact, and then he got caught up when Chris Johnson got turned around, and some left rear quarter panel damage on that 01 car for Jim Englebright. Austin Dillon, I think, is just in that car saying, please give me a push. My car will go if you will get me a push and refire it. Jason Fensler, the 25 car, the Molecule Fabric Care System car. Heavy damage to the right front of that car. See, there's Austin Dillon.
Yeah, he gets away.
unfortunately is going to be about 3 laps down now.
And I think his right front's flat, the way that car's bouncing around.
Yeah, sure looks like it.
Oh yeah, it's not just flat. It's all over. That right front's all over the place. Yeah, I'm not sure he's going to make it to pit road until after the field goes by.
He may have a broken tie rod or something there. Maybe what's causing that. You see the little steam coming from the base of the windshield at the right side.
Another young fellow shows a lot of promise. You know, 18 years old, high school senior.
That was a brand spanking new car when it got out here for this race. Awful lot of promise. So great job last year. Won in the East Series. Finished second, points to Matt Kobaluk.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year. Went to Memphis for a nationwide race. Ended up finishing with a top 5 finish in his, I think, second ever start in the nationwide series.
Are there any more like him at home? Yes, he's got a younger brother, Ty, who wants to be a race driver. And the free pass will go to the 37, Alex Kennedy, the Media Master Chevrolet from Aztec, New Mexico.
Yeah, that's a Spraker racing car. He may want to ease down pit road and get that rear bumper bar pulled loose. There's Chris Johnson right there, a pole sitter, had a smile on his face. Tough break for him, but great job qualifying with that number 50 car.
Started on pole in only his 3rd appearance in this series, so I think that's a young man we're going to see more of. $157 laps complete. We'll take a break at 200. Run the final 50 laps, and we've got 2 more big features to go tonight. And by big, I mean one of them will start 52 cars because they wanted everybody who came to have a chance to race. So the hits just keep on coming here at Irwindale.